Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today's movie review will be on the movie Enemies Closer. So this is a third time watch for me. In this you have Jean-Claude Van Damme and Orlando Jones. Those are the two that I'm most familiar with. A little quick summary into this is so the park ranger gets a knock on his door one night from a guy who served in the military with his brother, and this guy's brother just happened to die, and this guy believes that it's the park ranger's fault. Anyways, long story short, they end up beefing it out and realize that there's drug dealers on the park and they have to stay together to survive. I know that was probably the worst quick summary, but anyways, so yeah, that's that. So let's go ahead and get to it. First things first, man, Jean-Claude Van Damme, like, he looks like, I'm sure they, like, at first I kind of thought he just didn't look bad, but I think they kind of wanted him to have that maniac look, his hair just sticking up, like, just crazy looking, but he wasn't bad. Orlando Jones, the last movie I saw him in was the one with Eddie Griffith as well. Double Take? I have not seen Orlando Jones in a lot of stuff. I feel like he's kind of just here and there, but not really like this isn't his, like, oh, I love to act, because I don't see him in very much. But anyways, yeah, so Orlando Jones did a good job. It was good to see him. The main guy, he wasn't bad. Mr. Sanderson, he, to me, should have had a bigger role. I liked him. He was the cocky old neighbor who wouldn't take shit from no one. So the movie has some fun scenes. Like, there's some good action. I didn't like that they have some of the action in the pitch black dark, so you're like wondering who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. You can barely see what's going on. I don't like that stuff. Like, it's like, wait, what just happened? Who just died? And then it cuts to obviously the good guy, so you're like, oh, well, I guess the bad guy died. I don't like that stuff. But the one thing I will say is the music score for this was actually pretty good. I believe, I don't remember the guy's name that does it, but he's very low profile because I've never really heard of anything else he's done. So yeah, but overall, it's an entertaining watch. It's definitely one you can at least give yourself one chance to watch, because I think this came out either before or after. I'm not 100%, but the movie Welcome to the Jungle, that was another Van Damme one that came out around this same time. I think it was before this one. But this one did better, in my opinion. That one was just stupid. But yeah, like I said, if you have not seen this before, definitely give it a one-time watch. Kind of gauge it yourself. I won't be keeping my version or my copy because I just watching it this time. I literally I dropped my score a whole point after kind of thinking it over. Anyways, so director we have Peter Hyams, who also did. I'm going to name all the movies that I have seen that, and I think every single one of them I like. So he did Outland with Sean Connery, which I have back here on my shelf. He did The Presidio with Mark Harmon and somebody else. I can't think of the other guy's name. I actually have that movie. He did Running Scared with Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal. That's actually one that I really enjoy. And he also did End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, pretty familiar. I've seen all four of those. IMDb gave this a 5.1 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 79%. To me, that is insane. That Rotten Tomatoes almost gave this an 80%. Like, I just don't see it. I really don't. I'm way closer with the old IMDb. I gave it a 5 out of 10. Originally, when I watched it, I ended up giving it a 6, but I bumped it down one because I was just like, thinking the whole thing over, and it was just like, this does not deserve a 6. Some of the stuff I give 6s to were way better than this. The 5s, yeah, it just, 5 seems right. Half in, half out. Box office, that is not available. So I'm guessing the reason for that is that this movie was never released in theaters, and I believe that's correct. I'm pretty sure this was straight to DVD. Budget of $5 million. So since I don't know how much the box office was, I can't really say how much money this movie made, but I'm gonna guess it wasn't a whole lot. My interesting fact in this is the fact that Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally not cast as the bad guy. Peter Hyam saw him playing and felt like he would be better as the bad guy. Which, my whole thing is, if he wasn't cast as a bad guy originally, who the hell was he supposed to be? Because I don't think that he was going to be the main guy. The only person I could see him being is, I don't know. That's what I really would like to know, is who he would have been had he not been the bad guy. But anyways, that's it for that. So next up will either be, as I said, Young Guns. I still haven't watched it yet, so it might be coming on tonight or tomorrow or something like that. But other than that, it would either be, I don't remember. Like I said, I have about 20 movies that I watched before and never got to the review part. So it might be another one of those. I'm trying to knock those out so I can really just start hitting the movies and getting going. I just made a big old purchase here behind me. Well, actually, behind where you guys are. I got about 550 movies that I just purchased because that's what I do. So, yeah, those will be going on my eBay. So, I mean, I got a lot of old stuff, kid stuff, seasons, shows. Yeah, so, but anyways, that's it for that. You guys have a good day. Like and subscribe. Check out my letterbox. Check out my eBay. And I will see you guys next time. All right.